I'm Shotgun Tom Kelly, president of the Pacific Pioneer Broadcasters, Hollywood Media Professionals, and we've been honoring people in the entertainment world since 1966. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our archives, and we're going to show you some of the people that we've honored from the past. Today, we begin our series with a tribute to the talented impressionist and voice actor Rich Little. Now, let's listen to the words of actress Ruta Lee. Oh, I love Ruta Lee, especially when she was in The Fugitive with David Janssen. Let's sit back and enjoy.
I am very, very proud to be here today, especially on the dais, for somebody I consider an extraordinary man and a very good friend. And to be here with all of you wonderful people who have made such a remarkable difference and such remarkable strides in our industry. I thank you very, very much for sticking together and inviting us to be part of your lives. You certainly have made an impression on all of ours. Everything that I could possibly want to say about Rich Little, you can read about in his book. It covers a lot of territory and a lot of the people that he knew and did. One thing it doesn't cover is how phenomenally generous he is. He's one of the real, true, loving, giving souls in our industry. There was never a time that Debbie and I didn't call Rich when we needed help that he said no. So I just thank him forever for that. It'll see him into heaven. The last time we were here, in fact, he was doing me a favor. Here meaning in this room before it got its facelift. I had asked Rich if he would come and be the presenter to me of the Silver Spur Awards. And it was a Western Star-filled evening, those who were still alive, and the ones that were dead, Rich brought to the table. You know, like wonderful John Wayne and, Jimmy Stewart and Glenn Ford. But it was the longest evening, and by the time he got to present all of these people, there were about 3 people left in the audience. But it's a great event that takes place here, and I know the leader is here today, and I thank him for doing that wonderful event. He learned when he did these lovely Western people, he walked the walk, he talked the talk, he twirled the gun. He really knew how to do all that fast draw stuff, and it was wonderful. And of course, as we all know, he does have a few marriages in his background. And he wrote a little piece that I wanted to share with you about why a gun was better than a wife. There are 10 reasons. Reason number 10, you can trade an old 44 in for a 22. You can keep one gun at home and have another one when you're on the road. If you admire a friend's gun and tell him so, he'll probably let you try it out a couple of times. Your primary gun doesn't mind if you have another one for backup. Number 6, your gun will stay with you even if you run out of ammo. Number 5, a gun doesn't take up a lot of closet space. Number 4, guns function normally every day of the month. Number 3, a gun doesn't ask, do these new grips make me look fat? Number 2, a gun doesn't mind if you go to sleep after you use it. And number 1, and most important, you can buy a silencer for a gun. So much for the gunslinging. The other thing that he doesn't talk too much about in the book is the 4 marriages. But clearly, the man has a very strong feeling about women, and not only does he capture the essence of the people that he performs, but he captures the essence of women in this little piece that I want to share with you. I don't know if Rich wrote this, but it sure seems to have his fingerprints on it. And the point is, he understands women. Now, this is the geography of women. Between 18 and 22, a woman is like Africa, half discovered, half wild, fertile, and naturally beautiful. Between 23 and 30, a woman is like Europe, well-developed, open to trade, especially for someone with cash. Between 31 and 35, a woman is like India, very hot, relaxed, convinced of her own beauty. Between 36 and 40, a woman is like France, gently aging, but still a warm and desirable place to visit. Between 41 and 50, a woman is like Great Britain with a glorious, all-conquering past. Between 51 and 60, a woman is like Israel, has been through the war, doesn't make the same mistake twice, takes care of business. Between 61 and 70, a woman is like Canada, self-preserving, but open to meeting new people. After 70, a woman becomes Tibet, wildly beautiful, with a mysterious past, wisdom of the ages, but only those with an adventurous spirit and a thirst for spiritual knowledge care to visit there. And then there's man. Between 1 and 90, a man is like Iran, ruled by a prick. In closing, I will simply say that not only is he one of the most generous people and the most loving and a great friend, he's also really under that many, many personas, layers that he has. He's very spiritual, and we decided a long time ago, we talked about this, that there are 4 religious truths that I want to leave you with in all seriousness, if we are to live together as brothers and sisters in this world. And of the 4 truths, the first one is Muslims do not recognize the Jews as God's chosen people. Number 2, Jews do not recognize Christ as the Messiah. 3, Protestants do not recognize the Pope as the leader of the Christian world. Number 4, Southern Baptists do not recognize each other at Hooters or the liquor store. I thank you, and let us all live in peace, recognizing the fabulous talent and the glorious joy and color that Rich has brought into every life he's ever touched. I love you, sweet Rich.
Thanks for joining us. You know, I can already feel the excitement building for our next Hollywood Media Professional Celebrity Showcase.